Yeah, question 3. Any scumbag stories, specifically from the event?
I have I guess I have some scumbag stories. I'm usually the scumbag in the story, though. I once halted a player in a GPT on his attack step when he has like 7 creatures in play, and I have 0 cards in hand, 0 creatures in play. He's declared all of his creatures attacking, and I told him to pause because the judge was standing behind me, and I felt like he was thinking about whether or not to give my opponent a game loss for too many warnings throughout the tournament. So I'm thinking, and he's like, thinking about what? You have no cards. I'm like, I just need a second to process what's going to happen. So then he goes, look, you can't slow play me, just die. I go,
God.
I think the judge is thinking about whether or not you've had too many warnings in this event, and maybe he wants to give you a game loss. I would like to give him enough time to consider these options.
Oh my God! Robert Lambardi is the new Medina. This is the best.
Jay, you found your heel.
Oh my God! I want to give the judge enough time to consider to DQ you, and then you just talk shit and get yourself fucking game lost. Get wrecked.
So he had 4 warnings throughout the event, and he had 2 warnings in that game. One of which I already felt should be a game loss, which was it was cons, so they were morphs, and I had bounced 2 morphs, and he just picked them up without revealing them.
Ah, sneaky.
So I had already thought that he should have got a game loss. The judge decided to give him a warning, so I think he was thinking about whether I thought he was actually thinking about whether or not he was going to retract that statement and give him a game loss for that violation instead. But instead, it turned out he just had 4 warnings. And I guess once you're over some number, Jeremy, you probably know. 3, yeah.
Number 3 is the bad one.
Yeah, you're supposed to get a game loss. So when I said that, I asked the judge, I'm like, would you like me to pause here while you think about this? And he's like, yeah, that would be great, actually. He calls somebody and then comes back and he's like, yeah, Mike, you have too many warnings, actually. We're going to have to give you a game loss.
Oh my God. That is the scummiest of beggary.